Hey everyone, Lat Millard here. I wanted to make a quick video. The Hades speedrun community has decided to do a fun little community event this year called Aspect of the Week. And this week, we're focusing on the aspect of Hera for the bow. And I thought it would be useful to put together just a quick little beginner's guide to get people started with speedrunning and get a starting point and be able to, do some experiments and do some learning out of that. But a lot of people may not be familiar with the aspect, so getting just a beginner's build, I feel like would be useful. The aspect of Hera is a cast weapon, and the way that it works is you can actually load your casts into the bow using the cast button, and then the next time you attack, all of the casts that you have loaded cast and hit the enemy. The other useful thing about it is that it actually reduces the bloodstone drop time, so you get your cast back a little bit quicker than if you were just using a traditional cast weapon. Let's talk about the mirror really quick. So because this is a cast build, Fiery Presence doesn't actually help us. That really only helps on the attack and the special. So we want to use Shadow Presence. Shadow Presence also has the added benefit of being useful if you do end up getting Parting Shot, which is the Athena and Aphrodite duo boon. Outside of that, this is definitely an Infernal Soul build. I've not seen any particularly good Stygian Souls, but that's what Aspect of the Week is for. So perhaps someone will find a Stygian Hera build. I don't know. But yep, Infernal Soul, Deep Pockets is pretty common among speedrunning so that you have enough money for that first shop. High Confidence. If you are getting started with speedrunning for the first time, Thick Skin is also a perfectly acceptable option. It does slow you down a little bit, especially in Tartarus, because some of the enemies can be a little bit more difficult to kill if you haven't gotten your build fully together yet. Family Favorite is just a lot more useful. This build can, I guess, turn on privilege status, but I don't know. I stick with Family Favorite for this. Dark Foresight, it's a pretty common pick. And this is a God's Pride build, the build that I'll be showing you. We don't really particularly care about getting Mirage Shot or Parting Shot, but Parting Shot can be a nice pickup if you do happen to get the combo. And then Faded Persuasion so that we can get the boons that we prefer. So let's respect High Confidence. The most common cast used with this currently is Aphrodite. Poseidon is also a pretty good pickup. And again, it's Aspect of the Week, so go ahead and experiment with whatever casts you like. Hera can also be nice, because again, it's another half of the Parting Shot duo boon. As far as hammers go, the nice thing about Hera is that it doesn't particularly rely on the hammers that you use. But mostly what you're looking for are the attack hammers. Twin Shot can be nice, especially because sometimes if your casts are stuck in an enemy, you want to be able to have a hammer that can help you do damage while you're waiting for your cast to come back. Meaning also Triple Shot is good. Let's take a look through here. So, Twin Shot, perfectly acceptable choice. Sniper Shot. The only hammers that I would really try and avoid are probably Explosive Shot, but again, I haven't really tested Explosive Shot, so maybe it's better with Hera. It's not particularly good on most of the other bows, but maybe. The issue is that it slows down the charge speed, which just kind of slows you down in the speedrunning context. Flurry Shot is useful. It's just a little bit more dangerous because if you accidentally hit the attack button, you will generally actually cast. So like here, I can tap the attack button and no cast comes out, or no attack comes out. However, if you had flurry shot, if you tap attack, that cast is flying off to the middle of nowhere. Like that. And then you're going to lose it for however long until you can go find it again. As far as special hammers go, generally they're not particularly useful. Charged volley, though, is a pretty good one to pick up. So, perfect shot, tween shot, triple shot, point blank shot, all very good. Flurry shot, good, but a little bit more dangerous. So let's hop into a quick run and to see how this goes. I like forced overtime 1, not 2, just because sometimes bowmen can be a little bit frustrating, and well,
ready.
I don't know, that's how I do it.
Nobody gets out of here, boy, whether alive or dead. You think I jest? You think I haven't tried?
No harm in giving it another shot.
Excuse me.
Hi, Aphrodite.
So again, we started with the Aphrodite keepsake because we wanted rush shot. It's common, which is kind of a shame,
Pest.
but that's okay. So here's Poseidon. I think with this build, we actually can get away with using Splash Dash. Well, let's actually go ahead and take Dash
How
here.
about a different set of choices then?
Aspect of the week. I'm interested to try some new things out. And so you can see one of the things that I'm trying to focus on is being able to load my casts as I'm moving around instead of having to stop, stand next to someone, load my cast, then fire. So, like, as soon as I walk into a room, I'm trying to preload a cast.
Okay.
Splash Dash is pretty good.
Gods grant me
Yeah, we'll definitely put that into Crush Shot.
door locks connected to a fountain.
So, we can take this Athena. I'm curious what's in the next room, so we might check that really quick. I don't want to fill up my god pool too quickly because we do want to see Demeter for Snowburst. Snowburst is one of the, I would say, most important parts of the build because it helps us out a ton in Elysium to deal with the little eyeball ghosts. Okay, so that's more Aphrodite in the next room. So this is okay. We're actually going to take this, and yes, perfect. So I wanted to put this on special because I would prefer to have Artemis on attack. So this is actually great. We're going to take this. This Aphrodite isn't going to do a whole lot for us. Oh, this is kind of a weird boss fight. I missed one of those casts. Again, we want to put Artemis on attack, I think. Well, I may be trying a bit too hard here. The reason I keep thinking of Artemis is because we could get Mirage Shot because we already have Poseidon on our dash. But this is epic. You know, let's go ahead and take this. It's more important that we have room to get Snowburst later than getting Mirage Shot. Let's take the money here. I think I would rather have more palms for my cast than anything. Yikes. Alright, kind of lost all of our casts early in that room.
Gods, I can't.
But having Splash Dash actually helped us out quite a bit there. So because we've already got an epic attack, especially in Tartarus, we don't always need to be crush-shotting. Oh, and so here's another thing that's pretty useful for the bow in general, is we always want to dash strike.
Wretches of the underworld, this is your chance.
So we're dashing, and then in our dash animation, we're holding down the attack button. So all of these charge shots are actually dash strikes, which helps us do some regular attack damage in addition to our casts. Actually a pretty nice Tartarus. I mean, it's slow, but as far as free rooms go, I'll take it. Alright, yep, chamber 12. So we're going to want to check this well. Getting a braid would be really handy. No braid, but that's okay. And Ares doesn't do anything in particular for this build, so we would rather see Demeter or well, let's see if we can get Parting Shot here. Okay, here's the thing. Blown Kiss. This is actually, I'm glad they showed up. Your attack hits first, so Blown Kiss doesn't really do anything on Hera, as far as I understand. So Blown Kiss looks nice, but your attack hits before the cast does, so I would go ahead and either test it just to make sure that I know what I'm talking about, or skip it, because it doesn't do quite what it says on the tin, in Hera specifically. We didn't get a Parting Shot, but that's okay.
Hello, Fury Sisters.
Nah, we're a little bit light on boss damage here. There we go. Okay. We're through there. 256. I mean, a sub 3-minute Tartarus is perfectly acceptable. But let's get on to the next weapon. Let's see here.
Those wretches
So,
of Tartarus cannot be reliable.
we do really want to have Snowburst before we get to Elysium. So we're going to go ahead and take that here. Do I have anything I can sell? I actually really don't care about Life Affirmation. It's not doing anything for us.
I'll just take this one.
Cool. We'll see how that goes for us.
Enough Tartarus.
From Chaos, we want to see cast percent damage increase more than extra casts on Hera, but we'll see what we get. I mean, we'll definitely take +1 cast. It's gonna go a long way for us. What am I doing? Jeez. Alright, there we go. I should have chased my casts maybe a little bit more than I was before. Where have all my casts gone? Alright, perfect.
On to the next one.
So yeah, having an attack that actually does deal damage is quite nice. But we don't want to fully lose track of all of our casts. Alright, and this is why we saved our rolls on that first Athena, or that second, we do this. You get it? Oh, not even close. What a shame. What a shame. That's what I get for trying to teach and play at the same time. Perfect. So we didn't have to roll. Snowburst is right here. Ravenous Will is also pretty good in this because you can load all of your casts and get that damage bonus. However, Snowburst, as you will see, is really, really handy for Elysium. And all rooms, but Elysium in particular. The end of it. Alright, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna need 1 palm in Snowburst. Okay. Fountain Room is nice. Let's see if we can get quick reload. I think we have to take... Okay, so quick reload is nice, but because of the way that the bow works, you already have a faster bloodstone drop time. So if there was nothing else here, we would definitely take quick reload. It's really handy for bosses in particular, but hyper sprint leaves us open for rush delivery, and rush delivery would be really nice to see. More Poseidon. I mean, we could get Breaking Wave, or not Breaking Wave, Wave Pounding, but let's just get a palm for... Okay, let's just put that first palm in Tidal Dash, that'll actually be handy.
Alright, Nanny, let's have it out between us then.
There we go. So we don't actually have a hammer yet, which is kind of a pain. There we go. So, the power of Hera in the Lerny fight is that you just get to basically one-shot these heads. And it's a whole lot of fun if you've never done it before. Cool. Pretty clean fight.
And clear. The curse of chaos has been lifted.
Now we've got our extra cast as well. Will be nice. So at this point, it doesn't look like we're going to get a chance to put together Mirage Shot. And again, we don't really need Mirage Shot for this build.
Which to choose?
So one of the things that I like to do with the bow in particular, but also a cast weapon, is just take the Hourglass. And yeah, let's take Fateful Twist. And movement speed is fine.
Closer.
Okay, so Elysium. Do we want to get our first hammer? No, let's get money for the wells. And this is really just to kind of show that, like... Okay, well, let's actually explain what we're doing here. Loading all of our casts actually is when the snowburst happens from Demeter. So there, I just loaded all my casts and took out that head.
The gods.
But now here's more Poseidon. This is good. Wave pounding or breaking wave, all very handy.
Come. Lord Poseidon.
Dang, alright, that's pretty good wave pounding right there. Let's check the shop. You know what?
I'll take it.
I do kind of just want to take this as a... Yeah, having Epic Blinding Flash and then picking up Parting Shot later is actually going to be pretty good.
Rematch then.
So this is one of the things that you kind of run into on this build.
Megara.
There we go. Is boss damage. So we could use a few more palms in our attack.
I beat the bull of Minos. In the name
Alternatively, we just find Parting Shot and it's going to solve all of our problems. Plus 75% is pretty good, but Breaking Wave is going to make sticks like super easy. This could really go either way. I'm just going to take Breaking Wave.
Not now. Ah, yes.
Okay.
Why, hello, Zagreus. Let's get this.
Ow. We're going to want to check this well, for sure. Just really trying to focus on using Snowburst to the best of our ability to take out these little heads.
In the name of Hades.
Hang on to this for me.
So I think we'll roll here. I mean, quick reload would be really nice to have in the heroes fight. Nah, we have epic hyper sprint. Let's see if we can get rush delivery. Yeah, there it is. Nice.
I'll take this one.
Alright, so we have infinite casts and we have rush delivery at this point.
Okay.
go. Feeling pretty good. Yeah, definitely more crush shot.
Blessing.
Our attack doesn't matter a whole lot here. Alright, do you see the power of Snowburst? This is why we care more about Snowburst than any duo boons. Snowburst is really the thing that makes this build tick. And yeah, we're gonna take triple shot. More Demeter doesn't necessarily do anything for us, but if we get Ravenous Will, we'll pick it up. Nice.
Peace and quiet.
Okay.
That's a relief.
Just like we said. And we'll take this health room, just because we're a little bit short on money. Alright, let's see how this hero's fight goes.
Darius. Theseus. Faith may help.
Okay. I mean, that went pretty well.
Champion now. Guess I'll be going then.
DC's got stuck in his little invuln stage for a bit longer. Okay, if you are not used to playing with the Well of Charon, or the Bone Hourglass, if we check the well before we switch out of the Keepsake, then we will still get the bonus. So here, like, we want to buy this braid, so we'll buy it, and now we get the 14 rooms instead of the normal, like, 6 or whatever it would be. And now we can switch to Hades Keepsake, and it stays at 14. So we actually get to use the well one last time before switching off the Keepsake, so we don't actually need to keep it on during Styx. And let's see how Styx goes.
Or a Saint sack, where would I be?
So if this is a 3-sack, we will focus on trying the Athena room. Weird.
Not yet.
Tiny rats. So there we could use Snowburst to kill all the tiny rats. We also have Breaking Wave, so like a whole lot of different ways to clear out these Styx rooms at this point.
It's no use. Wrong.
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Okay. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay. Second mini boss. Let's see how this one goes.
Wretch. No way. No use.
Alrighty. So if you stuck through the video this far, I mean, I really do appreciate it. This is kind of impromptu this week. I just kind of thought it might be useful to put together a little guide like this. Looks like we don't have a 2-sack here. Just to get people started with running and some of the thought processes that go into some of these aspects. And yeah, we're definitely going to take the Athena here. If you've got any suggestions for different things that you would try for the build, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. The whole reason that the community wants to do this aspect of the week is to try out new things and see what works and see what doesn't. and get more comfortable with aspects that we might not usually use, that we're a little bit less experienced with, just to get a better grasp of the entire game for the speedrunning community, and of course for the casual community. A lot of these builds are just fun. They're high DPS. Oh boy, what a shame. Yeah, a lot of these builds are high DPS and a lot of fun to play. That's why we speedrun them. So even from a casual perspective, there is a lot to learn from watching how some of these builds come together. My poor run was going so well.
Lady Athena.
Okay, so here's parting shot. We're gonna have some fun in the Hades fight. And also, if there are other things that I didn't mention while putting this build together or doing this video that you think you would like to see in future videos, let me know, because I would definitely like to keep doing more of these. And any way that I can improve that I may not have thought of, I'm all ears for it. Yeah, let's take that.
Goes in, that comes out. No satyrs here.
Yeah, we'll put this into Heartbreak Strike.
Much better.
Is there anything down here?
Advice before we go.
Alright, fine. We're gonna buy all the good stuff. Sure. Attack damage,
All in one place, mate.
snowburst damage,
The guardian of
and we're gonna have a little bit of fun with the Hades fight here.
See you, boy. I'm here, Father. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, well,
No, I do not think so.
that's kind of a shame. I didn't realize we were out of, I didn't realize we were out of Megs there. Okay.
Not yet.
Let's see if we can get behind him and do some big damage. There you go. 3,948.
They're set.
I see.
Alright, one phase down. He's gonna face us. No? Big numbers. Big numbers good.
Got enough of you.
Alright. Well, that's Hades.
I must admit,
This is the Hera bow.
at some point in all this,
I don't know. Hopefully you learned something. And go ahead and
well,
let me know how your own runs go and what cast you used.
In my father's name.
And really just enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out. Bye.